Getting some writing in today, ladies, gentlemen. Okay. Check on this one real quick. Nope. Okay. There's my neighbor Neil out there sweeping again. Every day, he sweeps his garage out. Here's my thing: stop opening the garage doors, and then you won't have leaves and stuff getting in your house, in your garage. Am I right? My garage filled with leaves, filthy with leaves. It's ridiculous the amount of leaves we have in our garage right now. I guess when they'll be cleaned out, never. They'll basically just be kept. We keep stepping on them, and then they'll just disintegrate. And then having the garage door open every now and then, it'll blow all the leaves out, right? Not who cares. But man, Nail is out there every friggin' little dust mite. Leaves do blow. What's up, Mr. Frank? How are you today? This glorious April Monday. Kicking off a new month for us. March wasn't bad, but hopefully April will be better. Less than enthused. I hate to hear that, Mr. Frank. I hate to hear that. I want you to be very. I want you to be like, this is April. This is exciting. I am excited for April. Hate is a strong word, right? Dislike, maybe? So now, Neil's done sweeping. Now he's walking over to Ed's house. I'm guessing Ed is out there, more than likely about to mow his lawn again for the 5th time this week. Probably couldn't do it yesterday. Probably upset yesterday because of Easter. He couldn't go out there and mow his lawn. Throws his schedule. His grass is probably an extra centimeter higher than he would like it. Cool Heresy shirt. Close. Hershey's. Chocolate World. Hershey's. But I can see how you would be confused there. I am more than likely going to have to take a bathroom break or 3 during this Twitch. Just so you know, Mr. Frank. I know you always get excited. I think I went about 400 times yesterday and last night. 7 times I was up last night. From the time I went to bed at 11 p.m. until 8 o'clock this morning, I had bathroom issues. There's Tom Duffy. There's got to be a metal band called Harris. Oh, I am sure. I feel like it's a band that's from like Ohio or something, right? Let's look that one up. Heresy band. Yep, the band Heresy. Heresy were a hardcore punk band from Nottingham in 1985 and active until 89. They released 3 albums. They were on Earache Records. How funny is that? Yeah, you knew that was a band. There's also in the Encyclopedia Medicalum. There was a Heresy from 2011. They're still active. From Costa Rica. Rebuilding the Beast. They were on the compilation. They're a thrash metal band. Their themes are blasphemy, anti-religion, and violence. They are unsigned, independent. They have a bunch of, because they have a couple of full lengths out, crap load of singles, bunch of EPs, and some live stuff. So there you go. Several, couple 3 bands there. Heresy. There's got to be a heavy metal doesn't count. You're trying hard to shoehorn them as a real band. Heresy from where did I just say? They were a thrash metal band. Still active from 2011. These guys are on their 13th year of not being signed. 13th years of putting out random music. I'm definitely going to go check them out on Spotify. I don't know what you are, but I've been having bathroom issues all day. Mine started. So from last Monday, I've eaten one meal a day. I've eaten dinner at like 5 o'clock, between 5 and 6 o'clock. Doing really well. On Saturday, my wife was home. And Friday night we went out we went out to Joseph Pizza. I called her. I'm like, hey, let's have a date. Let's go out. I want Italian food. We've been talking about baked ziti on Twitch. I want baked ziti tonight. So she picked me up. We went out, the two of us, which was nice. Got some baked ziti. I ate half of it. Now we also had cheese sticks and some bread. So I ate more than I have eaten. And then Saturday, I was feeling it, and I think it was just the marinara sauce, not a meat sauce, not a gravy, just a marinara. It was sweet. There's several carrots they put in it, but I didn't eat anything Saturday during the day. And my wife was home. We did some cleaning, hung out for a little bit, watched some TV, and then she had to go back to her mom's. And then I ate the rest of the baked ziti for dinner. But I ate it at like 4:30. And I did not take one of my old person pills. And then my stomach was upset. So then I pooped like 3 or 4 times. But then I was hungry again. I had a half a bowl of frosted mini wheats. And then she came home at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Her sister was finally back from Dallas. So Sunday, yesterday, she goes off to church. My daughter and her boyfriend come over, and it was just the 4 of us, which was nice, for Easter. But we ate Easter at like 1 o'clock. So I'm not used to eating at 1 o'clock. So I had some ham. I had some mac and cheese. She bought those cheddar biscuits, like those Red Lobster ones. She bought a thing of those. I had a couple of those. The carrots all covered in honey. And she made a giant tray of brownies, which is what got me. So I had some brownies as well. Too many brownies. I had one big heaping plate of food, which is enough. And then I said, don't give the food to my daughter so she can take it to my mom and her boyfriend's mom. I'm not going to eat leftovers. But it was too late by then. Because then my stomach was making all kinds of noises, and then we were watching an episode of The Food That Built America, the one about orange juice. And I'm like, hey, we still have some ham left, right? She's like, yeah, I have like a dozen pieces of ham. It's the only thing we saved. So I threw some ham in the microwave. Don't put it in for too long. It makes crazy popping noises like it's going to explode. And I made a cinnamon raisin bagel. I put 5 or 6 pieces of ham on top of that. And I had a sandwich last night. And then I pooped. And then I pooped. And then I pooped. And then I pooped. And then my stomach was just a mess all freaking night. So I was getting up like every hour and a half or 2, going to the bathroom. Not good. So then this morning I was like, you know what? Where's that bottle of Imodium? I drank like half a bottle of Imodium. And I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I'm drinking cold brew, which probably isn't smart to do right now. I also did my walking this morning. So I've lost another couple of pounds. There's Amanda Ward. So I'm doing much better. The now having this, what do you call it, thing is really good for me. The this new watch thing she got me ties into my phone with the health crap. So I've been doing my walking. I did my walking challenges last couple days. I did my walking challenge for today, day 3. I'm eating much better, and tonight I think we're gonna do burgers. We're gonna make we're gonna grill some burgers, and I will have 2 burgers, and I will eat nothing else. So I'm good. Have you been having nocturnal emissions? Also, could be early onset puberty. I think I'm a couple years away from puberty, but I'll look into it. Tom says, I woke up at 1 a.m. with probably the worst reflux ever. My stomach was all bloated. Couldn't go back to sleep until around 4. That's not good. Amanda's probably on just until her daughter comes home early. Because it's early. Oh, it's April 1st, so we got to, all the kids get out of school at 1 o'clock. Amanda, now that the calendar's changed over, you and I have to get together again and get some writing in. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. So I think that worked out. That worked out well. This week, my wife is home, so she just went to work like normal. No big deal. And then, but then this sucks. So she's home, and then next Saturday, I will be in Palm Coast doing a book signing at the library, which will be fun, I guess. And then Sunday we have no plans, but then Monday, the 8th, she gets up super early, and she's got to go to the airport. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because her boss is a douchebag, she has to fly to Atlanta for walking the properties or some bullshit. So she will be gone until late Wednesday night, and then about 6 a.m. on Thursday, we get in the car and we drive to Virginia. So it's like I have her for a week, and she swears she's not going over to her mother's, and hopefully her sister will handle it. Shocking news, Sebastian Bach says there's a good chance for a Skid Row reunion now. He says that every time. He said that for the last 14 singers. Is this his April Fool's joke? It's funny that people are losing their shit over stupid things because people just want to fight. So Flagler Beach in Florida, which has never had snow, posted this morning that, we should expect another 6 to 8 inches of snow, and a picture of snow. And some idiot on the post was like, this isn't true. I live in Flagler Beach. I live on whatever road. There's no snow outside. Where are you getting your information from? And somebody's like, it's April Fool's, you idiot. Or the fact that Dunkin' changed their name to Donut today. Everybody's so they posted that. We've changed our name. We're no longer just Dunkin'. Now we're only donuts. And everybody's like, well, that's stupid. That's dumb. How do you differentiate you from all the other donut places? I'm like, holy crap, dude, calm the F down. But who would in a million years, Amanda, would believe they just changed their name to Donut? You know? Just stupid. People are just dumb. Dumb people, I think. I have to finish this chapter. I mean, I don't have to finish it today, but I would like to finish it. Tomorrow, my wife is working, but she's working from home tomorrow, so that should be good. April Fool's is not to fool somebody. April Fool's is to say stupid things. I've had about 5 or 6 author newsletters today that have all started out with, well, I've decided I'm going to quit writing and go back to being a truck driver. Oh, I've decided that this will be the last book I ever write. Oh, I've just blah, blah. And I'm like, shut up. That's just dumb. Just, you get away from me, you little asshole. Fucking cat jumped up on the counter today for no reason. And I bought something. Actually, I bought something for Tom. And thankfully it was still wrapped because asshole knocked it off the counter. And if it wasn't wrapped, it would have shattered on my floor, and then we would have had one cat. I told my wife, I said, listen, you were really close to only having one cat. So I hate this cat even more. It's like people just want to fight about everything. Goodness gracious. So yeah, I was never a fan of April Fools. Quitting writing is too realistic. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Like, I think I got like five newsletters in a row. One of those, more than likely, was no, I'm seriously, I am quitting. No, seriously, I'm done. I'm gonna start posting that my book was Amazon took my book off of Amazon, and people are like, no, I can find it. No, they took it off. No, it's not there. If you can find it, hurry up and buy a copy. It's like, oh, that actually felt like a relief to write. Maybe I should quit. Yeah, you got to realize some of them too are probably like, listen, I know this is a joke, but I made $30 last month on Amazon. Maybe I should quit. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is like I'm writing this, but I'm crying while I'm writing this. Kind of thing. I don't know. Call me an old man, but I was never a big fan of the. Even as a kid, stupid. I can't think of how many people really are. You know what I'm saying? My mother's birthday, and she absolutely hated it. Yeah, because then he could say, "Oh, I hope you have a great birthday, April Fools." Oh, mom, you look so pretty today, April Fool. You can just get away with a lot of dumb, stupid kid things. My Russian girlfriend in high school, April Fools is her birthday. I imagine she's still alive, so it's probably still her birthday. Who is this lady just walking down my street? It's an older woman, probably in her mid 60s, but she's wearing stretchy pants. Good for you, honey. Good for you. Put my watch thing on. Whatever it's called. Probably going to put a pamphlet in your little like, yeah. So I had a woman on Saturday just pulled up and popped the hatchback. Didn't even look at the little free library. She just grabbed like a giant box of a cardboard box of books, probably like 30 books. And then she put it down on the sidewalk, opened up the kids one, and it's already almost packed. So she put a bunch of books on it, and he couldn't even close it. Then she opened the top one, and then she just shoved the rest of the books, and then she took her cardboard box. So then she drove away, and I was like, "Motherfucker, you're gonna make me go out there." So I went out there, and she basically like she was just putting like just random, but it was all like old. It was like textbooks. It was a couple of it was a thesaurus and like some old Webster dictionaries. It was like all the garbage that you didn't want. So I had to take all of them out. Plus, I would have rather she just left it all in the box and just put it next to it. But yeah, I'm glad she took the box too, because then I didn't have to throw that away as well. So I grab all these books, pile them up, 2 trips, and they basically just went right to the garbage, and just not one book was like a normal like a book that anybody would want to read. It's really annoying. Really annoying. My wife was out there on Saturday, and she did she put the Easter stuff up. I'm like, it's a day, and then you got to take it down. But whatever. Guess we'll leave it up for a couple of days. There's like something that's shimmering on it that's bothering me from this view. I keep thinking there's somebody out there shimmering around. Stop shimmering. LFL is not your personal garbage dump. Well, tell her. You see that all the time, though, on the website. You see people always bitching and complaining, like, "What do I do?" People are putting in like, people took out all my books and they replaced it with like 37 Bibles, and you know, old textbooks from like the 60s and all kinds of just. Or yeah, they threw their garbage in here. Yeah, they put food in here. They put yeah. I once went out and cleaned it out one time, and there was a half of a cigar left in there. And I'm glad. I guess I'm glad they put it out before putting it in the in behind the books. But I'm like, why did you put your cigar in my little free library? Makes no sense. I guess I'm glad they didn't put it in the kids one. I don't know how long I'm going to be on because I don't really feel like writing. To be honest with you, just throwing it out there. But I'm gonna have a good week, Tom. We're gonna have a good week. We got like 20,000 words to write on this book, so let's do it. Let's get this shit done. Move on to the next book, and the next one, and the next one, and thousands of books written. Ooh. Yeah, I can feel my stomach is making some crazy noises already. The other day I finished that Culture Club story, polished it up a bit, and sent it to the publisher. So hopefully they like it, and I will be in that anthology. I'm worried about AuthorCon. Worried about I snack a lot because people have candy at the tables, and we're gonna have to get well, we got to run out and grab lunch and blah blah. So I'm hoping I can stay the course and go. You know what? I'm just gonna have a cheesesteak every night for dinner and not worry. Who the f are these people? So there's three, probably 20 somethings, two guys and a girl. They look like douchebags that should be driving a Tesla, to be honest with you. And they're walking around with Bud Light cans in their hands, just walking down the sidewalk, drinking and talking. This ain't fucking Mardi Gras. The hell you wandering around? It's 78 degrees outside. What are you walking around carrying beers at 1:14 in the afternoon on a Monday? Don't you losers have jobs? Ugh, never seen it before. Hopefully they're just assholes visiting or something. One of the neighbors. Oh, we had Easter. My douchebag kid and his girlfriend and his other friend who he's secretly in love with. We're hanging out, and now they're gonna walk around the neighborhood with open beers like we're in Florida or something. I need like, I don't know, 6 or 7 more lines here. Hope everybody had a good Easter though. We were supposed to have 10 people here. And then people started dropping, and then ended up being 4 of us, which is fine with me. Because as soon as I basically, we were done eating, and then we were done eating some brownies. And then I said to my daughter, well, the sooner you and your boyfriend leave, the sooner I can take a nap. So thanks for coming for Easter. That was my subtle hint of get the hell out because it's nap time for Dad. Then I took a nap. Me and Shelly both crashed on the couch and took a nap. One of the things we watched last night was the Dark Side of the Ring um, show on Vice about, pro wrestling idiots. And the one we watched last night was from a couple weeks ago, was the Buff Bagwell one. And at one point, one of his friends was in. He's looking for him. He walks into the bathroom. And there's Buff Bagwell bent over the tub. And his mother is behind him, shaving his balls. Like it was nothing, like no big deal. They were like, hey, Mark, what's going on? Hey, we'll be right with you. And like that just, I don't know, it kind of freaked me out, to be honest with you. Just kind of freaked me out. Take those deviled eggs and get out. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's the only one. Of course, so we thought there was 10 people, so my wife made a shitload of food. And then her mother was like, eh. And then her aunt was all pouty, so she didn't come. Then my son and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's daughter bailed. And then her sister bailed, which we knew was going to happen. So that was just like the 4 of us. But my wife had already made all this food. So it was good because my mom got to eat. And then her boyfriend's mother also got a bunch of food. So, but yeah, the deviled eggs were like, we're not going to eat these. You got to take these. And Caitlin's like, I'm taking them. She was sucking them down. Gross. Not a fan. I got the next page. That's a something. I'm gonna do a few more steps to get my day officially in. Next page, Mr. Frank. Next page. So I'm having all these stomach issues last night. Like literally up 7 times last night. Go to the bathroom. When I went to bed, I was like, you know what? I gotta finish reading The Troop by Nick Cutter. I'm about, I don't know, maybe like 100 pages into it. Spoiler alert. Coming up. I'll wave my hand when I'm done with the spoiler alert, okay? Um, so in the book, Scoutmaster Tim cuts open this guy, and basically there's this giant tapeworm looking creature in him. And of course now I'm going to the bathroom like every 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh good, great. Now I have a tapeworm in me. Like it was just. So that's just done with the spoiler alert. You read my book, but I'll read your too. That's a good one, a bit splattery. Yeah, so I had never read Nick Cutter, and so I read The Deep, which I really liked. It had a couple of parts that were a little bit too much, and everybody said, yeah, this one's even worse, and it is so far. It's very. Again, I'm like maybe a third of the way into the book or whatever. You know, I'm reading a print copy from the library. I like it. I'm just got to get through it. So I only read like a chapter or two here and there. You bought an AI cover, and it really blew. Oh, you're. I see what you're doing. We're doing Frank Edler's song lyrics. Now I see what you're doing. I see what you did there. I also read like the first 3 or 4 chapters of Alexander C. Bailey's first release zombie book, The Tropper. Ah, I get it. I get it. And yeah, it's his first book. It's not bad. The first chapter goes a little bit long with setup. I'm going to say that, but I've already told him that. He messaged me this morning. He's like, "Listen, I should have book 2 and 3 out by October. So I think I'm going to get a table at AuthorCon in St. Louis. What do you think?" And I said, "I think you do whatever the fuck you want. Not your mother." Yeah, tons of news clippings, like a lot, like an entire, very long chapter of news clippings of what's going on. I also asked him about the edits. He said he kind of rushed her to get it done, and then she had a computer problem. But still, there's some really easy typos to fix. But again, he could have also read through it himself. So that's on him. But he's like, yeah, I should have like 3 books. Should I do? I'm like, yeah, then knock yourself out. I didn't tell him that I have a full table at the St. Louis one. I'm like, I don't want to share a table with him. I love the guy, but I don't. I also don't want to babysit him. I have 3 kids. I don't need another kid. And that's what it would be. It would be the whole weekend. Be the whole weekend of having to babysit him and explain everything to him and feed him and everything else, and then I'm sure his girlfriend would hit on me the whole time, which it's just too much. We were going to invite somebody to. We had a couple of ideas to invite people to MondoCon, And then my wife, one of the people, she's like, yeah, based on the posts he's been doing for the last like week, he is not, and he is no longer invited. I'm like, all right, no problem. I didn't say anything. I haven't invited anybody. So I just know we have open slots. But like, all right, not a problem. So I finished a crime thriller anthology about poker, which has some really good authors in it. Some pretty big authors and authors I've never heard of, and so I got a couple of new authors, crime thriller authors to read. And then I don't know what else I started. Something else. I don't know. But the true, like I said, I'll read like a chapter a day. Oh, there you go. All right. So I hit the next page, which is what I was looking for. Honestly, I'm gonna go lay down and read a little bit. take a little, take a little napster, but not like Napster because that's illegal. You can't download music, like what I'm saying. Don't do anything stupid for April Fools. Tom Duffy is a loose cannon on social media. I'm not mentioning him by name, but don't expect him to be here in August. All right. I will see everybody. I might see everybody tomorrow. I mean, my wife is home. She's gonna be working from home tomorrow, so that might be a little tough with her in the house. If she's got like what do you call it's going? Like meetings, Zoom meetings, or some bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, I will definitely be here on Wednesday. This should hopefully be a good week. Tom, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's be positive. Let's get some writing in this week, all right? We got this, man. I know you started the next chapter. Let's kick the shit out of that next chapter and keep moving this on. I have faith in you, and I need you, man. I need you to write because I have to also write. So there you go. All right, everybody. I will see you Wednesday, but I'll probably see you tomorrow. Everybody, please resubscribe or subscribe. I would appreciate it. Here on Twitch, use your Twitch Prime, and also on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I got a bunch of videos on there and a bunch more coming, so do that.